Hi everybody, my name is Lori Gemini Tarot. I'm a tarot reader. I'm going to go ahead and give you your full moon in Aries tarot reading. It's also a harvest full moon. There will be 2 full moons for the month of October, but this will be the first full moon that is happening. So please note that this is a general collective tarot reading. Make sure you check your sun, moon, and ascending sign. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when I'm going live and when I'm dropping content. Make sure you comment down below if the reading resonates with you, you like the decks that I'm using, you like the background, and if you'd like to purchase a personal tarot reading in the description box below, there's a link to my Instagram channel. You can check out my pricing and you can DM me directly to book a tarot reading. Now with this full moon in Aries, there's going to be a lot of clearing and purging that is going to be happening here. This is also going to be happening, it is during a Mars retrograde. So things are going to be amplified and things are going to be more intense. And especially how 2020 has been. 2020 has been a very interesting right? And I'll just leave it as crappily as that. And it's going to intensify, so I will say try to avoid drama. Because if you start playing in drama, well, you're going to regret it, okay? So that is just my little tidbit from me to you. So I will be using a few decks throughout this entire time, so make sure you stick around for the entire video. So let me go ahead and start throwing cards down for the full moon in Aries. So I have Seduce, I have Balance, I have Sabotage, I have Evaluate, and Hiatus. And so the bottom of the deck, the overall vibe I have for this full moon in Aries, this is going to be surrender, okay? So you have been resisting and you've just been fighting anything that's preventing you from growing, anything that's preventing you from moving on. Animosity, hate, resentful, like resentment, regret, bitterness. You know, you're only holding yourself back, and you feel like you're punishing this person, but you're really punishing yourself. You just got to realize that you need to have hope and faith within the situation, and you're going to have to realize that you're going to have to communicate with others in order for everyone's goals to be met, like everybody's wants and needs to be met, you know. And I think part of it is like you have to take personal accountability, all right? This is about taking personal accountability. Where it's like when you're like, I'm tired of all the drama. Like, I don't know why I'm surrounded by drama. It's like you need to examine yourself because you choose to involve yourself in drama, right? And so it's like you have to own it. It's not about cancel culture. It's about accountability. And so for some of you, I am very afraid like you may be playing in the drama because you're going to be put in a situation where you may shoot your mouth off on Twitter, but then people start pulling up your old tweets. And then you're going to have to start pulling a Tana Mojo, like, apology video. Quote-unquote apology video. So there's got to be some sort of accountability here. So it's like, this is not about cancel culture. This is not about canceling. This is about accountability. So it's about owning your responsibility. It's about extending some sort of olive branch, making some sort of compromises, you know. So first I do have Seduce. Okay, and it feels like for some of you, this could be just continuing to fulfill your instant wants and like desires and not thinking of other people, not thinking about the consequences in the long run. It feels very like toddler, like I want it and I want it now. It's like not even thinking about it, like not thinking about the consequences or the domino effects that it has on others. This could be because of a sexual addiction. This could be just codependency issues. There's just a lot of things that could be in. But it feels like you just know, like you feel like your sexuality is your identity. And I get that for some people. Like it feels like you lead with your sexuality, like that is your centerpiece of your identity. Like you feel like your only way that you contribute into a relationship is being like is using your sexuality. Is it like is like their only personality trait. You got to balance the good and the bad, and it feels like you need to learn when to turn it on and turn it off. You know, you there's got to be a balance, and it feels like you're using it. You have no self control within yourself, and you want to blame it on others and project it on others. You know, where it's like if that person slides in your DMs, you don't have to respond to that person. You can just you can just block them. You can just ignore them. You don't even have to respond to them, but you choose to engage. And I'm just using these as an examples. I'm just using these as examples. So with sabotage here, this is just self-destruction. Okay, this is self-destruction 101. It's because somebody lacks balance and control. All right, and because of it, it just always leads to, it's always leading towards failure. It's always leading towards a broken relationship. It's always leading towards drama. And it comes to a time where if you're tired, like, I don't understand why this always happens to me, because you choose to not learn the lesson. It's like, I don't understand why I continue to date the same type of guys or the same type of girls. It's because you choose to be in the same type of situation. There has to be some personal accountability. There can't always be like this woe is me victim mentality here, because the mirror is like you need to look at yourself. Like you really need to do an examination within yourself and find out that the flaws within you, that you need to work on those. Like this isn't healthy. This is clearly self-destructive. And if you're choosing to go around this route, this manipulative route, like this is like you are gonna burn hard. Like it is gonna be like Carmageddon. It is going to be like Dramageddon. This is very, very bad. This requires you to start reevaluating your motherfucking life. Because you're starting to realize, okay, I'm making the same dumbass patterns. I don't understand why all these things continue to happen to me. And now you're realizing, okay, I got to start being accountable for that shit. And you're realizing there's a lot of other options and opportunities. You've just been choosing not to explore other options and opportunities. You don't have to continue to be in this cycle. You don't have to continue to date the same dipshits. You need to be very transparent and honest with yourself. Either whether you need to do like a pro-con list, if you have to write it out in a journal, but it just feels like you cannot avoid this train wreck any longer, and you are being confronted in a very hard way. And this is going to be a very hard pill to swallow. Like, this is going to be very hard to escape from. Like, this is like a video that goes viral. This is like a meme that becomes viral. Like, this is like a Karen that gets exposed. You got to be very careful about how you play things. And you do not want to learn this lesson when you're in it too deep. And this requires to take a break. Whether a break from dating apps, whether taking a break from social media. This could be just taking a break of like, you know what, I need to just like avoid people and just focus on me. Speaking to a counselor, speaking to a therapist, speaking to a life coach. I need to figure out a plan. And you just need to get back to the basics. And it feels like you need to learn how to relax again. Whether if you need to start yoga, start meditation. You need to have a real plan. Some of you are realizing that you're in an unhealthy relationship and you need to get the fuck out. You're realizing that this relationship is over, that this is not a win-win situation, and you need to get the fuck out. Okay, so if that reading resonated with you, make sure you comment down below. I'm going to go ahead and use a different deck. Let's go ahead and get additional messages for you. Additional messages. Alrighty then. So I've got this mother here, and she is very maternal. This could be you dealing with your mother, your mother issues, child, parent issues here. This could be just living this fantasy of a Disney fairy tale that you expect that you're going to be living in this white picket house with a 2-story house, kind of like Father of the Bride. And I wanted the Father of the Bride house. I wanted that life. I wanted that fake facade life, because it's the life that you want, loving parents, and and you're not. And there's just a routine and prim and proper. I'm getting somebody's really you're a parent but you're a goth. You're a parent but you're punk rock is also what I got. It feels like for some of you, you don't want people to know the secret self, where you have the secret life where you're into cosplaying, or you have sexual fetishes that you don't want people to know about. It feels like for some of you there's a secret life, a night and day, there is a Bruce Wayne to a Batman, a Clark Kent to a Superman. I am seeing somebody that could a mother is an drains your energy. This person is like an energy vampire. This person just drains the life out of you. This could be your mother. This could be your best friend who's also a mom. It's some sort of mother figure who's really a succubus. This could be the one mom from the mom group that always tries to make you feel bad. The Regina George of the mom group, this could be just, and with this innocent child here, it feels like this parent is very controlling, where they may be trying to get their child to be they want to be to make their child a child actor or a child actress. It feels like this parent is just trying to parade their child around with not real good intentions. It feels like you've been dealing with parental issues, dealing with mommy issues, with mother issues, where you have a narcissistic mother who never gave you the time or energy, or if it was always negative. This person always nitpicked you, never valued you, and always just drained you, And that's how it was growing up. And it feels like you're finally releasing that, and you're going to have to let that go. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and throw down a few more cards, and then we're going to go ahead and call it a day. If these readings resonate, make sure that you comment down below, and make sure you comment if the decks resonate with you. The artist enjoys hearing feedback. Hey Siri, turn on the office lights. So here are additional messages for you. And I thought I saw a card that popped up. I'll take those. Okay, so we've got what is the thing you are hanging on to the tightest? What is the thing that you have made so important that you think all other things rely upon that thing's existence? The thing you are clinging to the most desperately is often the thing you should let go of. Frustration, resisting change. Anger repressed becomes depression. Fear and anger resisting sadness. Okay? Now, your imagination could do far greater things than worry. Try it. Worry, resisting joy. Now, fear depresses and represses everything. Breathing, growth, evolution, orgasm, fuck fear, fear and anger, resisting sadness. And shame and guilt keeps you curled up in a fetal position in your life. In this position, you cannot walk or hug or feel worthy. Please stand up. You are loved. Guilt and shame, resisting love. Now, your final messages are going to be, some days you'll feel like glitter, some days you'll feel like goo. Good news, glitter next to goo. Receiving is an open and passive energy. Lean back, not forward. Manifest, then rest. Don't be too quick to reject the dirt, darkness, and shit. That is where things grow. Don't assume people know how you feel. And there is really no such thing as a coincidence. Okay. Alrighty then, so hopefully these messages resonate with you. If they did, please make sure you comment down below. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and if you feel like this reading would resonate with someone that you know, make sure you forward this video over to them. Thank you. I love you guys. Please be safe. Wash your damn hands, and nano nano.